Before we get in this video, I do want to give a big thank you to the EA Game Changers program for allowing us to record this pre-release footage of FIFA 22. So this video does contain footage from a product that is in development and is not reflective of the final product. Things like gameplay, content, tuning, assets, and player ratings may differ in FIFA 22. What's good, Stopde Nation? So we're here on Pro Clubs today on FIFA 22, looking at our new features when we create and build a club up in Pro Clubs. So first of all, we got to name our club. We're going to call it Stopde Nation, and then I'm just going to abbreviate Stopde Nation there. So one of the things you're going to notice that's different about here is there's talking about using the club ball and using the club line color, and that's because what we can do this time around in our Pro Clubs create a club mode is we can actually customize the stadium. So you can see here we can customize the stands, the pitch, the atmosphere, and the club itself. So first thing we can do is we can do our kit and crest. So you have the choices that you've had in previous seasons where you can do the authentic kit and crest using any team that you kind of want to choose from. So you can see a couple of choices we have there, or you can make your own custom kit and crest. So you can go through, change all the different colors, change the different styles out of all the different choices that we have here. So lots of customization available for choosing your perfect kit for your club. And then again, lots of choice in logos. I think even more choices this year than in previous years for the logos here. So you can change, there's a bunch of different designs that you can go through, different shapes you can go through, and then you can change the colors of those as well. So you can see a bunch of the different options that you have available to you for your choices of your logo. And then once you have something that you're happy with, you can pick that and you can move on to building your stadium. So you can see here, we can pick our home stadium, and there's all of these different choices we have for our generic, or we can go with the authentic route of stadiums. And so you can rename the stadium if you want to. So I'm going to call it Stopde Stadium, and then as you start to rank up your club, you're gonna see that you actually get more stadiums that get unlocked, and they have, you know, bigger fans, bigger abilities to sort of have different atmospheres that you can have with there. So all the way up to the top 55. That's a lot of people watching your pro club right there. So it's kind of cool how you can kind of level it up, unlock it as you go through, change your stadium from there. So once you pick one you're happy with, you can then go back and you can edit how you want that stadium to feel. So we can go to the stands here and we can change the stadium color, the seat color, our tifo, and our stadium design there as well. So you can see a bunch of different ones. We can either go with the single color scheme, or we can change it to a dual color scheme. So here we can go with, you know, blue and yellow, red and yellow, blue and black, blue and red, a whole bunch of different color options, and then it shows you sort of what it's going to look like over on the side there as you're going through it. And then we can also change the seat color. So you want to go to your seat color, we go in here and we can change what color we want the seats to be through all the different colors that you have as an option. I'll probably go red because we made our kit red, so why not? And then you can add the tifo there as well. So once you've done those, go to your tifo. You can pick what you want to have your tifo. Again, you can pick authentic ones. You can pick dynamic ones, however you kind of want to set that up here. And then again, we can pick the design that we want to go through there as well. And then next one, we can actually design the pitch itself. So you can see here, we can change how we want the grass to look. If we want to go with, you know, the lines, horizontal, turf with no lines, how do you want your kind of thing look? You can even go with the football pitch, the American football pitch on there as well, with all the different lines and going through there too. So really cool how you can really customize that. You can look at the line color, you can change that. So before, when you're talking about how you can show that, we can now see where that comes from. And then you can talk about the wear on the grass as well. Do you want high wear, medium wear, and then the color of the grass too. So much customization here on the grass itself, on the turf itself. And then of course, if you can customize the grass, you can customize the nets. So all the different customization options you have for the nets if you want to put it in, and then you can change if you want it to be rectangular, diagonal for the shape, and then you can do square, hexagon for the meshing when you're going through it. And then finally, once we have that, we can go and we can change the atmosphere with our goal song and our crowd chants. So a nice way to sort of really customize that club when you're going through there. So awesome sort of customization around how you want not just your club to look, not just your kits now, but also the stadium itself. And we got this nice little design here showing everybody how many people on the squad are online. A lot of this you've played previous pro clubs looks very similar sort of to, okay, you have your club players online, who's going to play with you, all of those different things there, but there's a lot more customization now available to you. And another kind of really cool thing here that we have that's in this one is if we go over to our leaderboards, we can actually go to the leaderboards and we can see all the top teams in the world right now. So you can see how it's ranking through there. You can see all the different ones, either based on the seasons, championships, those kind of things. And then it sort of shows you how many league titles they won, all of those different things. And then there's the pro leaderboard. And this is really cool. So in the pro leaderboard, you can see all of the different stats of players. And over on the left, it says all players right now. On the right, it says forward. So we can go in, we can change that, midfield, defense, however we want to do it, but we can also go free agents. And if you go to free agents, you can see who the best ranking player that's not on a team right now is. We can click on their profile, and we can request to sign them to the club. So right there with all of their stats, everything that's going on, we can pick players that we want to try and request to join our club. So it's going to send out a request to join the club. So very cool kind of way to sort of get yourself out there, play through the different modes, play in all of the different pro club things, build your pro up, play drop in, do all those things. You can do that without affecting the club, and you can find yourself one of the top clubs in the world when you become the top player in pro clubs.